First they robbed by, sold out to the merchant ship. Minutes after they took out from the bottomless pit. But my hands were made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We forward in this
is gonna be in English. This live is gonna be all in English. For English speaking people. So any song.
Knowing that ourselves can free our mind, have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop the time.
Hey Eric, this live is gonna be in English, so it's gonna be entertaining. Hey, ask your English-speaking friends to come and watch me. Please ask your English-speaking friends to come and watch it. It's gonna be a nice show. It's for the intellectually masturbating crowd. All right. That was Bob Marley Redemption Song by Dub Dogs and Michael Prado remake. Michael Prado is a cool DJ. All right. Here's the situation. The situation is as follows, dear English speakers. My brother Hazem Saeed Abbas Ghonim, he's a 31 years old. He's a dentist. The government think he is a terrorist. Let me lower the volume of the music. The government think he is a terrorist. Why do they think he's a terrorist? Because his brother, me, Wael Saeed Abbas Ghonim, one day before was talking to someone in the Washington embassy who identified himself as Sharif Zahran. I cannot trust the name because you know they are liars. They lie. Sharif have talked to me to deliver two messages. One is that the regime in Egypt welcomes me anytime. And the second message is that Abbas Kamil, the head of intelligence and the right arm of Sisi, the guy who he has been his friend since he was young. They're friends like that. But Sisi orders Abbas to do whatever, or Abbas orders Sisi to do whatever. I have no idea. This is something between Sisi and Abbas. But what's between me and Sisi and Abbas, and what happens to be the son of Sisi, who also works in the intelligence. See how the network works? So Abbas, who is friends of Sisi, runs the intelligence, and then the son of Sisi is a high-ranking official in the intelligence. It just happened like that within a very short period of time. The guy on the phone call, Sharif, you know, the Egyptian intelligence are very well trained. When they speak, they will not tell you the threat directly. It will be very, very, very indirect. So he told me and by the way, Mr. Mahmoud al-Sisi listens to what you say and he likes it. And when an intelligence officer tells you that someone is listening then they would like to pass information to you that they are listening. And the fact that he said they like it is just because of diplomacy. But the reality is no one will like being insulted by Wael Ghonim, because Wael Ghonim knows how to insult where it hurts. So he actually doesn't like it. And he doesn't like my insult, but I also don't like what he is doing to the country. It's also insulting. It's also insulting, Mr. Mahmoud al-Sisi. And by the way, I'm not angry. My dear friends, I'm not angry. I'm just releasing emotions because I need to release as I'm speaking to you. That's the whole point. The whole point is to speak up and not to basically look down. But also speak up in a balanced way. Not in a way that just blames Sisi for everything. I am to be blamed. I have done a lot of wrong things. I have been working on a lot of things. But my brother should not be involved. My brother should not be involved because, dear friends who are living in Western societies, dear friends who are living in Western societies, my brother has been kidnapped because the government of Egypt didn't like the fact that I rejected their offer to be silenced. So a few hours after I rejected their offer and exposed the phone call that I had with Sharif Zahran, they went to my home, basically stormed the house where my dad, who was born in 1951, who has high pressure, who has diabetes, who has issues with his eyes, where he actually is disabled. If he was to be living in the US, he would have been treated as a disabled person. That person and my mom, who, if you have seen her photo when she was 30-year-old and you would see her now, you understand how sad the world have made her. Because there is no heart in this world, and she have seen a lot in the last 9 years. The intelligence officers stormed my mom's house. They broke into her bedroom. That old lady, the old respectful lady that taught me to respect and taught me to stand by my rights. They took her money. They took her passports. They took the passport of my dad and the passport of my mom. And then what? And they took my brother. And they came back again after a while, and they took the IDs of both of them because they want them to be completely paralyzed, like they can't do anything because they have no ID and you have no passport. Because the government of Egypt is acting like a mafia. And people are asking me, why am I angry? I'm a little bit angry, as you can imagine, because my brother has been kidnapped, and for the first 2 days, my dear brothers and sisters in humanity, we had no access whatsoever to him. He has been interrogated for hours by officers while he was blindfolded and handcuffed and without any representation of a lawyer. He was illegally detained for 2 days while being interrogated by state security officers. Despite that, my brother showed up on the third day in good mood. Why? Because my mom did a good job raising him and my dad did a good job raising him. I would give my mom more credit because I'm fair like that. Because we moved from Saudi Arabia to Egypt when I was 13-year-old and my brother was 5. And my mom took that boy from the time he was 5 until he is a real man. He's a dentist. He's a very successful dentist in Egypt. The state security disabled his Facebook page, and I asked Facebook to actually disable the whole page and disable them from accessing it because I don't trust them. And right now, there is no way we can see his videos, but he was a very cool guy. You know what the lawyer told me when he was being interrogated by the Attorney General representation, which is a joke, that everybody was laughing because Hazem was joking with them, because that's how my brother is. Hazem, I know you can pass this one. I know it's hard on you. His back hurts from sleeping for 2 days on a very hard floor. He have done an operation when he was very young, early on in his early years, and I don't know how that affects his current condition. The Egyptian prisons, as Mr. Trump have said once to Ayah Ghazi when he helped release her, horrible shit happens there, and I can attest because I was tortured for 11 days in state security. I was blindfolded and handcuffed for 11 days in one of these places, and I had an asthma, constant coughing for hours and hours because the place seemed like it was rottening, and it was solitary confinement with one officer. So I can imagine exactly where my brother is right now, and that is why I'm calling on all of you, dear brothers and sisters in humanity. I'm not going to New York Times. I'm not going to Washington Post. I'm not going to anyone. I am going to only you, dear brothers and sisters, and telling you that I know that my feelings are real. So can you feel me? And I'm not crazy, by the way. I can speak in language, in very collaborated language. I can calm down. I can talk normally as you want me to talk, but I'm trying to show you the human in me, and I'm trying to tell you that the reason why things are getting worse and worse and worse because we're hiding the human in us. Everybody is hiding the human in them. We are scared to emote. We're scared to show feelings. We're scared to cry. We're worried about being shamed and guilted for whatever that is, and we're living in worry. And how do I know all that? It's because I had a very interesting 9 years, and we can talk about that for hours, because for the last 3 years I have been healing from a depression that brought me down. And that's not the time for it. That's not the time for it, because my brother right now is going through a hard time. I want you to close your eyes and think about it this way. He could be blindfolded and handcuffed and being interrogated by people who don't care, who have no respect for human rights, and they don't care. And they don't care because they are just blinded by the system. They're just blinded by the system, and they are hurting the system. By the way, I am not someone who wants to see chaos. I do not appreciate chaos. I learned a lot of lessons in 2011, and we can also talk about that. I believe in real change that is driven slowly and steadily by institutions that know where it's going. But that's not the situation in Egypt. The situation in Egypt is that when I spoke up, what ended happening is that my brother got kidnapped. Can you believe it? Can you believe it that we're living in a world where Trump is calling the Egyptian president my favorite dictator? I know Trump appreciates something in Sisi. There are things I appreciate in Sisi too, just for you to know. I'm not one of those activists that will say all cops are bastards. That's bullshit. I think all cops are trying to be good, decent people. There are ones that get corrupted, and they get themselves in layers and layers of corruptions. But everybody, as long as they're still alive, they still have a chance to become better versions of themselves. One of the most interesting stories was the story of the Catch Me If You Can. For those of you who watched that movie, that guy who was a fraudster ended up becoming one of the best agents in the FBI, helping the country with all these money laundering schemes. Why? Because he repented. A break. My dear brothers and sisters, for the first 24 hours, my mom, when she saw what happened, she could not speak. She was speechless. After a few hours of the kidnapping of my brother, and I call it kidnapping until the third day where it started become a legal case, but he was kidnapped. That's a fact. That's a legal fact. After he was kidnapped from the home, my mom would not speak. I called her after a few hours because I couldn't call her right away. I knew I would not be able to speak. And when I called her, she wouldn't talk to me. She couldn't speak. She wouldn't emote. She was not angry at me. She was not mad at me. She just did not know how to speak. She did not know what to say. She did not know how to respond to whatever I said. And I said, Mom, I promise you Hazem is safe. I promise you I will make sure that the world knows that Hazem need to be safe. I promise you that I will not stop. Please promise me that you do not want me to stop. Please promise me that I need to continue this battle because it is my battle and it is my battle for my own freedom. And she said, nothing. And I had to close the phone because my relative told me that she's not responding. Next day, I talked to one of my relatives who I know my mom listens to. And I tell her what's in my mind. And I beg her to go to my mom and tell her what's in my mind. And she went and told her, and then she called me and my mom talked to me. And then my mom said, وَالنَّبِي عَشَان خَطْرِ مَا تشتمهمش. Please, for my sake, don't insult them. Because they came back to my dad when they took the IDs and told him clearly, tell your son not to insult. Tell your son not to insult. And when my mom told me don't insult them, I said, I'm sorry, my mom. I said, I'm sorry, my mom. That's not how you taught me. You taught me to stand up for my own dignity, and my own dignity tells me that I will insult them and insult them and insult them and insult them. Because the real insult is not in the words, it's in the actions. And when you kidnap my brother, who has nothing to do with politics, just because you want me to stop speaking up, that's a real insult. But you know what? You are fake like that, Mahmoud Sisi. You are fake like that, Abdel Fattah al-Sisi. You are fake like that, Abbas Kamel. And by the way, I'm not going to be diplomatic. I'm just going to be emotional. And I'm going to be emotional because I want to appeal to every mom in America, every mom in the South and every mom on the coasts, and tell them all, can you all unite and understand what's happening in the world? What's happening in the world is that there is a lot of systematic torture. There's a lot of systematic torture that is existing. There's a lot of systematic injustice that is existing. And I happen to be someone in the middle class that know how to represent myself with words. I also happen to be someone who knows how to feel. And it hurts. It hurts every time when I show you my feelings, you think that I'm not okay. But the fact is, it's you who are not okay because you stopped feeling. And you know how I know you're not okay? It doesn't take a hard guess. When your president is Donald Trump, I know you're not okay. When all what Donald Trump is doing is tweeting and fighting with celebrities, I know you're not okay. When the left America is not doing anything but pointing fingers to the right, and the right America is not doing anything but pointing fingers to the left, I know you're not okay. Because I have seen it happening in my own country. And as I'm trying to fix it, as I'm trying to talk to the intelligence which I have been begging to talk to me, and instead of listening to my reconciliation offer, what they asked me to is to shut the fuck up. They didn't say it that way. The guy actually told me, you know, you live in California. You live in California. You have kids. You have a wife. You have a house. You're in a good position. You haven't been working for 3 years. Why don't you just take care of yourself? So he's basically telling me that what's happening in Egypt is none of your business. Because they think that they control everything. He already spoke in language that I wouldn't accept, my dignity wouldn't accept, and that's why I decided to release the whole information, the whole phone call, what happened in the phone call, because he told me that I'm not allowed to share it. And who is he to think that? Who is he to think that? Who is he to think that, the motherfucker? Hey, whether you are an intelligence officer or whatever, I'm a respectful man. I'm a man of my word if you are a man of your word. But if you threaten me, do not expect me to be a naive, kind person. I'm going to expose you, Sharif Zahran, as I exposed you in video, as I exposed you in Arabic and in English. And guess what? I'm going to start a case, a legal case against you. I'm sure you have recorded this phone conversation, and I would like for the government to go after Mr. Sharif Zahran. I'm going to call for American lawyers to volunteer to help me with my case against the Egyptian embassy in Washington, because I'm going to start a case against Mr. Sharif Zahran, who called me, and next, a few hours after calling me, my brother was kidnapped with no legal case against him. And after 2 days, they fabricated a case against my brother, who is a dentist, calling him a fucking terrorist. And you ask me not to be angry? Are you fucking kidding me? Stop worrying about me. I'm okay. I'm asking for my rights, you motherfuckers. Stop worrying about me. I am okay. I am asking for my rights. I don't need your sympathy. I'm talking to the motherfuckers who are in power in my own fucking country. But in English, because they only care about their reputation. And I'm going to damage their reputation one statement at a time. And I'm doing it not because I want to damage their reputation. I actually reached out to them many times. Okay. You know my English friends. I have one of the people who I met when I met Sisi was an intelligence officer, was an army intelligence officer. And he became a connection with me, a good friend. I felt him. I felt he loves his country. I love my country. We both felt the love, and we both kind of trusted each other. But we never have had any, we just call. And when I undergone some changes in my own thinking, I wanted to reach out to see an opportunity for some change. I don't want Egypt to be in a constant war zone between all these political figures who are all close-minded, by the way. They're all close-minded, including the leadership of the opposition. They're all close-minded. They all think they're all very self-centered. They're all attention seekers. I'm not saying things that are bad. I mean, look at the results. The results are clear. The results ended up with all these people fighting for power, and the end is that Egypt is going from bad to worse. But the president is very busy with how things look. So he's building this capital, more infrastructure. It's kind of like the mentality 50 years ago. If you build more infrastructure, things will be okay. What about the structure that you are destroying? What about the fear you are instilling? Do you understand, my friends, my English-speaking friends, what does it mean to live in Egypt under a regime that could kidnap your brother just because you spoke up from California and they can't catch you? And after they warned you by the phone, if you reject, they take him, and now he is in jail for 15 days until they decide what to do next. There are people who are like that for 2 years. And guess what? What did they charge him with? That he has been supporting a terrorist group. The dentist is now a terrorist. Welcome to the Egyptian regime. The dentist is now a terrorist. Welcome to the Egyptian regime. The dentist, who is 31-year-old, who is so fucking sweet. My aunt, may she rest in peace, used to tell him, you are gonna go to hell because your heart is so kind and people are gonna keep using you. You are gonna go to hell because your heart is so kind and people are gonna keep using you. Go look at his photos. Safe Hazem, hashtag Safe Hazem, SAVEHAZEM. If you are an English speaker and you're asking yourself, how can you help me? Please retweet my Twitter stuff. Hashtag Free Egypt is gonna be full of creativity very soon, because I'm unleashing my creative power on them, and I'm not even sure that I'm gonna use American media. I'm happy to be directly involving with people. The Facebook account is the English speaking videos, and the Facebook page is the Arabic speaking videos, and we're gonna do it this way. My interest is to show you how I am dealing with these people right now. So the guy, the military intelligence, let me go back to the main story. The guy I knew from 2011, the military intelligence officer, I kept calling, begging him to listen to what I have, because I want Egypt to become in a better place. And he disappeared. He disappeared. I have been following up with the intelligence, guys. I have been following up with the intelligence. Can you understand that the unit that is supposed to solicit information from people who are active, that might be seeming to be disrupting to the system, are begging them to be called? And I'm not called. Until I finally got called, and when I was called, I was given an offer to meet Abbas Kamel in New York, and the call was from Washington, by the way. From Washington, next to the office of the President of the United States, who is representing freedom of speech, representing the value of freedom of speech. I was receiving a call that is an indirect threat that is very clear. If I mind my own business, things will be okay, and everything is great. If I don't mind my own business, then I need to work with them. And I was receiving an offer to meet Abbas Kamel, the head of intelligence and the right guy of Sisi, in New York, because Sisi was busy. That's what I was told. And it didn't matter. I would have met him, actually, if the offer was not like that. But then I was clearly told that, I have to play their game, because they are the ones who are in control. So, I kind of kept talking to know more about what the guy thinks and stuff like that. And the guy was probably not well trained, despite the fact that he claimed that he was well trained, because I'm well trained like that. I mean, while at the same time I know many people are more sophisticated than me, but not this guy. Because this guy was very poor in communication. He leaked a lot of information that he should not have leaked, and I'm sure they're going to fire him. And the thing is, I hope he does not run away, because if he runs away now, what happens is that it will be very clear. So I received a call, and then next day, after I received the call, my brother got kidnapped, and when I threatened that I will start legal action against Sharif Zahran, boo! Sharif Zahran travels. And then very clearly, Mr. Judge, very clearly what happened. And exactly what is the Egyptian embassy doing. It's calling American, I'm not an American, I'm a resident of the US. Call residents of the US and threaten them inside the US. And by the way, let me say a couple of things about America. And I will keep saying that about America, because I know people in Egypt always misunderstand America. People in Egypt always misunderstand America. We are taught when we were young by a lot of people, including the Muslim Brotherhood movement, to hate America. That I joined, dear English speakers, I joined the Muslim Brotherhood for a year when I was very young, I think about the age 17. Those guys recruited me in a very sneaky way. First of all, the government creates this environment of suppression, and there is no freedom of thought. And I was looking for freedom, and those guys caught me at one of the mosques, and they kept role playing around me. They were all from the Muslim Brotherhood, 5 or 6, and they would one of them invites me to hang out with them, to play video games. The other one, we would go play sports, or when we pray in the mosque, we hang out together. And they all know that they are Muslim Brotherhood except me. So I was being basically recruited without my knowledge, until after a few months they release the secret to you. They tell you, hey, we are Muslim Brotherhood, and we are a group that wants to bring back the Sharia and the Khilafah and whatever that is, and we're doing that, blah blah blah. And you get recruited. Why do you get recruited? Because they have established social and emotional connections with you before they tell you. And I was a kid when that happened to me, and you know the system is busy torturing these people and making them more of victims, and guess what? The victims are the heroes. The victims are always the heroes. So let's stop this victimhood narrative by stopping the actual victimization. Get those people out of prison, especially those who did not, oh my God, who did not even have political views, like Hazem. You know, most of the people who are in prison right now after the 2011, due to the political events, are people who are not really engaged in violence. Who are not really, if they were in proper courts, they would have been in different, like there was one time a judge in Egypt that decided a death penalty to 800 people. He decided the death penalty to 800 people, and you're calling me crazy. And they are calling me crazy, those Egyptian guys, those Egyptian pro-regime guys. So, dear brothers and sisters, the situation is as follows. Wael Ghonim is going to start creating content in all languages through many people who are lovely and great. Wael Ghonim is gonna put himself out in ways that he have never done before. Wael Ghonim is gonna speak about things that many others don't want to speak about, and all is gonna be under the hashtag Free Egypt, because I'm starting to feel it. I'm starting to feel it. I'm starting to feel that we will be free soon. I'm starting to feel it. I'm starting to feel that Egypt will be free soon. What's happening? I don't know how's that call happening. Okay. Ahmad Muhammad, yes, you're crazy. Mateen Dawar, let me find a song about, what is a song that describes someone as crazy and the guy is owning it, or the lady is owning it? Crazy, I thought it crazy. تعال ندور كده. Let's look it up. I'm being myself, guys, and it's okay. And if you're so annoyed about me being myself, you can just ignore me. I'm just in a car and I'm just like, I'm not very like, I cut my hair, look.
Where did you come from? The River Jordan says that you're the worldly one. A night with you feels like forever. John Michael Basquiat in your living room much longer. Yeah. My senses tell me that you're down to earth, and sometimes more. Well, when we find ourselves in all is said and done, then we are diverse. But honestly, I don't give a damn. I just don't love me, nothing to come crazy for you. And honestly, you don't give a damn. You can't hear it, that you keep going crazy for you too. Now where did I come from?
كله عمال بيتساءل where did I come from.
Your intuition tells you that I'm the only one.
من كصمك يلا. I cannot translate this one in English, dear English brothers and sisters, because
Long night turned early morning, sun in your eyes cast a horizon.
ما تيجي بنسلفانيا عشان صار معي.
Your senses tell you that I'm not perfect, but somewhere worse. Well, when we find ourselves in all is said and done, and we are diverse.
أنا عايز أسمع سيا. I like Sia because I'm. Dear brothers and sisters, this is a continuous show. I know I suck as a like it's not flowing technically well. I hope it's flowing from a feeling point of view well. طب والله انا دي هقراها عشان ليا دي حبيبتي. انت لو كنت عندنا في السودان كنا عملنا لك تمثال من حبك وتضحيتك لوطنك، بس الحمد لله الناس عندك ما يستاهلوا. الحمد لله يا باشا، انا مش عايز تمثال يا ليا، انا عايز اعيش حياتي، انا اصلا مروق نفسي. عد يلا 1 2 3. سؤال حلو من ابو عبد الرحمن وسأله حلو فانا هحبه. امير يا حسين، لا مش هسيب شعري يطول عشان احلقه. انا شايف عيونك سكسكه في النابوليا. بص السؤال ده نهى يا خطيب، انت فاهمه الكلام صح. السؤال ده بيقول ايه؟ هل هذا نوع من انواع العلاج؟ ده نوع من انواع العلاج. هحكي لك انا بعمل ايه لو انت عايز تفهم، يعني مش عايز تتريق، وده كلام بجد. My dear English speakers, let me just explain that in Arabic and I'll say it in English, and it's fun in both. Let me actually start with the English one because we have been speaking in Arabic for a bit. What I'm doing right now is healing myself. I have been going through a process of regenerating my own narrative, understanding where my power points are, understanding where my weak points are, and fixing them. And it's been a very rewarding journey, to the point that I came back after 3 years of not speaking up, and I spoke up against the regime. And it was a time where someone named Muhammad Ali, who's a failed actor, he's a failed actor, that's actually his profession. He's like a second tier, third tier actor who wants to always be one tier and thinks he's one tier, but he has a lot of money. And I'm just telling you the story as it is. I don't care about politics. He just took the trend in Egypt because he does like construction projects in the with the army, and he's claiming that all of these people are corrupted. He has been working with them for 15 years. Oh my god. So anyway, so what I have been doing is that I have been releasing myself from the judgment of others. So look at me right now. Look, I have these things here. They're not very pleasant. I don't look particularly pleasant. I'm wearing shorts. I'm in the car. The car is not that clean. You can tell it's not that clean. Wait. So, but I also have this is a very good perfume for those of you who would like to have a good perfume. I actually want to smell the smell. So I have like an environment in which I'm trying to be real. I'm trying to be myself, free myself from the judgment of you, and just be myself. I've always worried about what others think of me when I dance. Right now, obviously I don't. it's an opportunity. It feels so liberating and amazing. I feel very liberated as a person. I feel as an individual that the world is waiting for me in a way, and it's not waiting for me as in like I need to think of myself as someone that the world is waiting for. No, as in I just need to be myself and stop worrying. And the more I be myself and stop worrying, all what I'm doing is just uploading some live videos on Facebook. I know my brother is gonna get out. I know that my level of creativity right now is very high, and I'm trying to create a lot of viral campaigns. Think of whatever I'm experiencing with you now as a social experiment. I just didn't call it like that because it's genuine. Because most of the social experiments are just fake. They're fake. They're not real. Mine is real. Mine is real because I'm telling you, my brother is kidnapped, and there are people in jail, and there are people who died, and I have been in suffering. My mom has been in suffering. My dad has been in suffering. My sister has been in suffering. The rest of our family, my aunts, my uncles, they're all suffering. So I'm telling you a real story. Break. نقول بقى الكلام بالعربي. هل هذا نوع من أنواع العلاج؟ نعم يا صديقي العزيز، هذا نوع من أنواع العلاج، وهو علاج بيخلي الواحد. أنا عندي مبادئ وقيم بتمنعني أعمل حاجات وحشة، فأنا مش مطلوب مني إن أنا أفضل طول الوقت بفكر هي الناس بتحكم عليا إزاي. أنا عايز أتخلص من حكم الناس عليا، فقررت إن أنا أوريك نفسي بصورتي الحقيقية بدون ماسكات. فانا اللي انا بعمله هو ايه؟ اللي انا بعمله هو ان انت مثلا بتزعل عشان انا بشتم، طب هشتم واشخر. طب بتزعل عشان انا بشتم واشخر، هشتم واشخر واسب كل حاجه انت عايزني اسبها. ليه؟ ربنا بيحكم على فكره باللي جوه قلبك، وانت اللي جوه قلبك مش حلو. لو هتقعد تكتمه هيبقى مش حلو، هيكمكم. اي حاجه بتكتمها، العضلات لما بتكتمها بتبوظ، اللحمه لما اي حاجه تكتمها بتبوظ. عملت بلوك كده الواحد مش مقدر. Let's put some special tracks. Dear brothers and sisters, my brother is kidnapped and Egypt is not free. رانيا ابراهيم، هو انت بتساعد الناس معاك بتجربتك دي ولا بتطبق عليهم؟ انا ببقى نفسي، انتوا حرين. انت ممكن ما تسمعنيش على فكره، ما ممكن هو there are 1500 people now, maybe no one wants to listen. I don't care. I'm just entertaining myself in front of a camera, and whomever wants to listen, that's fine. But just don't think that you can judge me. Don't think that you can direct me. Don't think you can tell me what to do. I'm me. I'm here to do what I want to do, not what you want me to do. انا مش انت. انا جاي امثل نفسي، ما امثلكش ولا امثل عليك. انا جاي اقول لك انا حقيقتي ايه. لو انا بشخر في الحقيقه هشخر لك، لو انا بقل ادبي في الحقيقه هقل ادبي. لو انا ببص على الستات في الحقيقه هبص على الستات في النت. مش هنمثل مش هنمثل مش هنمثل مش هنلعب. انا بني ادم طبيعي، فاهم؟ وكل لما انا بكتشف ان انا بني ادم طبيعي ببطل اعمل الحاجات اللي ما بتعجبنيش، فاهم؟ لان انا بشيل منها حته الجلد وان حد يشوفني. زي مثلا كده لما زمان بقول لك بحكي لك الراجل كنت بشتري ازازه واين، شافني وراح قال لي ده انا صورتك وهحطها على اليوتيوب. some Egyptian guy saw me drinking buying a bottle of wine, and he told me that he has filmed it and he's going to put it on YouTube to tell everyone how bad I am because I drink wine. And the motherfucker did not think about how bad my situation was, how depressed I was to go buy a bottle of wine at 12:30 a.m. Because he does not have feelings, the motherfucker. Ash, emotions. Riyadh Oscar, CC over here in New York, why don't you do something about your brother? Because I'm not an idiot. Do you really think that if I rush to New York and start like protesting against CC, I'm doing something? No, man, I'm doing it my own way. And why don't you shut the fuck up and don't tell me what to do, you motherfucker? I was just explaining to you that I don't appreciate people telling me what to do. If you have a suggestion, then frame it as a suggestion. If you don't know how to frame things as suggestion, then I can teach you diplomacy. And part of the diplomacy is to be a motherfucker with the motherfuckers. ايه اللي على جسمك ده؟ معرفش بصراحه. وبعدين رحت للدكتور وبص عليه وما اهتمش، قال لي دي ديسكالرنج ومش عارف تحط ايه، واداني بتاع وحطيته وما راحش حاجه. ف مهتم جدا باللي على جسمي، مهتم جدا انت باللي على جسمي اكتر مني. People are asking me what's here, you know, because they're seeing discoloring. Hey, American doctors, can you please help me? What is this? Oh my god. Actually, Egyptian doctors too. Why not? You know, what is this? Can you help me? What is this? I am wondering, what is this? Am I going to die soon? No. I think I will not die soon because I have a lot to do in the world. Someone told me in Arabic I entered his heart, and his name is Hussam Farahat. To Hussam Farahat, thank you. Hey, Benito. Can you believe it, Benito? They kidnapped my brother, man. They're like the mafia. They kidnap people. Hey. Oh, yeah. يا سيسي يا سيسي fuck fuck. Benito, they told me that they wanted to tell me that I should not insult the president or his son, you know. بوسمك يا محمود يا سيسي يا محمود. Because they don't like insults, because they think of themselves as gods. And by the way, funny enough, there are people who go on TV, insult God, and those motherfuckers don't do anything about it. By the way, I think anyone should say anything they want, huh? Just to be clear. But hey, just a second, there need to be some rules and regulations. Because if you want to limit my speech by telling me that I'm religious or fanatic or whatever, then you should also limit your speech by being crazy atheists, you know? Because I don't like those crazy atheists. And I don't like that they are crazy atheists, and it's up to me. And by the way, if someone doesn't want to support me because of my ideas, then fuck them. I don't want their support. Because I'm fucking free like that. And Benito, my brother, is gonna get out and be free. He's already free. Because freedom is inside here. Hey, why did you answer people that hate you? علشان أنا عارف إن هم بيأثروا بجهلهم على الناس التانية بس مش أكتر. عماد صقر long live Egypt we love Sisi. يا عم ما تحبه. ما أنا بحبه برضو. على فكرة يا عماد, please watch my episode about, it's called the fourth quarter. How do I love Sisi? Because I showed Sisi love. حد يحط له I will pin the comment. Someone put him the link so that he knows I love Sisi too, but in my own way. In my own way. Okay, what is the next song? أيوة يا باشا, خش يا باشا. Well, I suggest you focus on your message. It's hard to follow your line of thought with all the dancing, cursing, and distraction. The videos are too long and distracting. I've been trying to follow your line of thought, but I'm finding it impossible. I want to support you, but I really don't understand or what it is you need. Please think of this. That's May Ramadan. Thank you, May, for the message. Here is my feeling towards this. I keep going back and forth on whether I should go and be spot on message and start becoming more and more rehearsed, but I'm resisting this. I'm just emoting. I'm just live. Anyone who wants to hear me, that's fine. Anyone who don't want to hear me, that's fine. And it's all good. It's all good. Nothing. My brother is gonna get out. You know why? Because I'm gonna go after Sisi in ways he have never seen before. Just watch me liberating myself, May, by liberating myself from your judgment, by liberating myself from appealing to your narrative, by liberating myself from appealing to your style of communication, by liberating myself from everything that represented the old me. And by the way, I still have the old me. I'll use it when I need to. But right now, I need to be the new me. فماي الفكرة, the idea is that I'm just in a social experiment. The first price I paid for the social experiment is my brother is kidnapped. Do you understand how important this social experiment is? Because Egypt is gonna change. I'm not afraid. رويدا بتقولي خليك لايف على طول، بتعطيني طاقة حلوة كتير. شكرا لك يا رويدا يا جميلة. ايه اللي حصل؟ السوفت وير ضرب. Alright. Someone once said, if you don't like something, change it. If you can't change it, change your attitude. Is what you are doing now considered as changing your attitude? Absolutely. Absolutely, I am changing my attitude. بحبك لانك بتعمل شيء لسه ما عندي شجاعة لأعمله واحرر نفسي ورايح حالي. So she's saying she's loving me because I'm freeing myself from things that she could not free herself yet from. And for this, I tell you, this is a journey. This is not something you do right away. You have to learn how to acquire more power, how to fix yourself, how to believe in yourself, and it's gradual and it's slow. You should not do it right away, but if you want to, that's up to you. When I say you should not, I am not entitled. I believe that everybody is entitled to their own life. You do what you want to do in your own life. Back to me. Hey, dear brothers and sisters, I smoke weed on camera because I'm cool like that. And I listen to music as my brother is kidnapped because I'm a believer like that. Because I believe this is how I'm taking my brother back. I will get my brother back. Hazim, you know I'll get you, man. I miss you, dude. I haven't seen my brother for 6 years. يا عبد الرحمن يا نصار اكيد يعني. Oh yeah, Dr. Matar, unfuck the system. Samira بتقول you are smoking weed because it is legal in California, so you are not free, you are still following the rules of the country. Then you don't understand what freedom is. Freedom is not to go seek freedom. Freedom is to be free to do whatever I want, and I'm mostly free to do whatever I want. Including when Cici kidnaps my brother and tells me not to insult, I say, go fuck yourself. وبعدين انت ما تعرفيش اللي انا بعمله ايه برضو. خلي الطبق مستور. حلوة برضو الأغنية دي، اسمها Adventure. اسمع بقى، اسمع الأغنية دي حلوة أوي. I believe in you. محمد النحاس cause you are right. Thank you محمد. I believe in you too bro. اسمع حلاوة الكلام. Listen to the lyrics. كامل زنبب بيقول لي فين التصعيد؟ هو ده التصعيد يا كامل لو عاجبك. Magic on. Everything you want is a dream away. Everything you want is a dream away. Every day, what she told him. Turn your magic on. To me, she said, everything you want is a dream away. Under this pressure. Alive again. بتخليني حاسس ان انا حي تاني. Alive again. كورولوس حبيبي بيقولك I'm a college and I couldn't stop watching the live. مش هتقدر تغمض عينيك. حقيقي مش بلاستيك يا اعلاميين، بلاستيك. Dream about it, dream about it, dream about it. Dream about it, dream about it. Why don't you call سيسي بلحة؟ بحس ان البلح مفيد. I feel my heart beating. Hey, 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 I'm again. Dream about it, 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 dream about it. Freedom! I paid the first price, man. Again, I'm alive again. بص. Listen to this. This is from Yusuf Muhammad al-Ukali. أنت طاقة متمردة. You are a revolting energy in your own amazing style, but be careful because your beauty is disgusting in the time of ugliness. Thank you, Yusuf Muhammad al-Ukali. I love you, brother. أنا ما ينفعش ممثل لأن أنا ما بحبش أمثل، ولما بمثل أدائي بيبقى بايخ، وانتوا بضنتوا مني لما كنت بمثل. اعمل سيرش في ساوند كلاود على وائل غنيم. You know, my friends, like, what does it mean when your country kicks you out of it? You don't understand that, huh? You, my friends, white Americans, you probably don't get that. You don't understand what does it mean that you can't go back to your home country, and when you want your passport renewed, they wait for 6 months before they give it to you. You don't understand that. But, you know, it's okay. I don't think it's something that humans should understand anyway, because it's ugly, you know? It's not nice. They have no feelings, those people. They have no feelings. They don't care about feelings. The system has taken away their feelings. Isma. This is called Daydream by Ash. البلتاجي ده راجل معرس وانا ما بحبش المعرسين لما يتوب الاول. سميحة عبد الحق، القصة اني متابعتك وما عم اعرف السبب. سوريا وحاليا بتركيا. ربي يسعدك يا وائل ويحمل معك. انا I'm representing your feelings in front of 1800 people because we're gonna soon be a million people. I don't lose battles, guys. I guess I lose battles. I don't lose wars, though. And I'm coming back. And that's why they kidnapped my brother. But this time, I'm free. And guess what, Hazem? You'll be okay. Hey, Mom. You know, I told you, even if you told me on TV not to speak up and or not to insult them, I will insult them, Mom. You taught me that, Mom. I know it's a moment of weakness for you if you do it, but I know you're not weak. I know you're standing strong. It's just that you are scared of what happens to Hazem. But don't worry, Mom. Hazem is not weak. Hazem is manning up right now. And I'm giving him a great favor because, guys, he's single and he's a dentist. He's gonna get a lot of good deals. Okay, that's actually a very good question. Ahmad Saad asked, I want to know what's your interest. You are against or with your country. You insult all the parties. I am for my country. I belong to Egypt. I love Egypt to death. I love Egypt to death. You know, I'll tell you in English. You know that I'm still struggling between me and myself to go get the American citizenship, despite the fact that since 2013, the Americans has been really nice to me. And I'm not talking about government. The only government agency I deal with is the IRS, and they take money out of me. So I'm only talking about the average American person. They're lovely. They're fucking lovely. I got irritated by certain behaviors, by certain people, by certain systems, but overall this country have actually accepted me and adopted me. I was by myself, just me and my wife and the 2 kids, and I felt home, and I'm grateful for life. Thank you, America. Thank you, United States of America, because a true value emerged when I was hosted in California at Google. A true value emerged. I saw love, I saw respect, I saw appreciation, I saw empathy, I saw someone giving me amazing feelings. So I am someone who can insult everybody and kiss the hands of everybody. And it's not contradictory. I am here to tell you that the situation in Egypt is fucked up and we need to figure it out. And the reality is, it's not the right to be blamed and it's not the left to be blamed. It's all of us to be blamed, and everybody should start with blaming themselves, and maybe we should not even blame. How about we reflect on our past, on our narratives, on our stories? How about we go back to 2011 and everyone who went to 2011 revolution ask themselves, what did I do wrong? And admit it. And hashtag it to free Egypt. Isma. I'm Falling For You by Amelie Martinez and Ash. I love this song. I'm falling for you. For you. بحاول اغير الاوضاع عشان ايه تبقى انت برضو ما تزهقش مني. انا مش عارف بقى ايه اهو. ابو مكة بيسألني يا قائد بجد انا عاوز اعرف الصوت ده هينفع معاهم. ايوه يا ابو مكة. One of the Egyptian activists is asking me, is this gonna work? I said absolutely, and I know it. They don't know it. I'm already in Sisi's thought process. I have already been in. أنا دخلت جوه دماغ السيسي خلاص. هو عارف إن وائل غنيم قادم. وائل غنيم is coming. Falling for you. Thank you, America. I really appreciate it. And I'm falling for you. أمي اللي هي مصر بعتني يا أمريكا وأنت اشتريتيني. يبقى حق أقدم على الجنسية ولا لأ يا رجالة؟ واحلف لهم بالولاء، بس برضو لو هم هيعملوا حاجة مع مصر في مصلحة مصر أقول له شغال ومن قدام الحكومة مش من وراها. ولو حاجة ضد مصلحة مصر أحا برقبتي يلا. وانا بحرر نفسي، بس انا ما اعرفش هقدم على الجنسية ولا لا. لسه مش حاسسها، والله ما حاسسها. يلا يا فيفي، يلا 5 أموات. في احمد عنتباوي حاطط صورة مرسي وبيقول لي انت عايش جنون العظمه. يلا انت يا بس يهبل يلا. الاخوان هم اللي بيعيشوا جنون العظمه. انا جاي لك عريان يهبل يلا. ده انا بهزق نفسي والواد بيقول لي بعبص نفسك. بعبصت نفسي. جنون عظمه ايه يا خول؟ هو في عظيم بيبعبص نفسه يلا؟ انا بعبصت نفسي يلا عشان افهمك بس انه كص امك. The guy is accusing me of being presenting a case of supreme arrogance, and my response to that, I put my finger in my ass in front of the camera when someone challenged me to do it. And do you think that's really arrogance? That's just someone with balls. احط عليك بالعربي وبالانجليزي يا روح امك. انا عارف ان انا جامد. اعمل لك ايه؟ انا عارف ان انا جامد. امثل يعني. واحد ايه اللي حصل ده؟ عايزين نجيب شويه هوا من عند ربنا لان الاكسجين قال له انا هبدا ازعل. انت عارف ان انت في اي مكان لو الاكسجين واتس بعبص يا نهار اسود. لا يا سميره بلاش ندخل في المواضيع دي. يا نهار اسود. I love this song. على فكره اللي هيهزر مع سميره بالمناسبه هفشخ ديك امه. هياخد بلوك لو كتبت كومنت قليل ادب على السؤال بتاعها. هفشخك والمصحف يلا عشان ما بحبش الرجاله بتستهزر. I'm sorry سميره, it means just put their finger in their asshole. That's what it means. And I appreciate your innocence. Don't be shy about your innocence. That's actually a value. And the fact that I'm not innocent is not a good thing. And if someone is making fun of you, they are dirty. Because they are dirty like that. Because they can't be clean. Wael Ghonim teaching manners live on Facebook. رانيا جميلة. Hey Cece, can you dance? Can you say 2 English words, you mother lover? Thank you, Noor. It's called a beginning. Everybody got a beginning. You can actually join me in my trip. And my trip is free yourself from the judgment of others and you will be fucking free. And those who are offended by my insults, please, please stop telling me what bothers you and listen to what bothers me. Because I'm the one speaking and I decided not to give a fuck about what you think. Learn how to free yourself from others who are hijacking you by the same mechanism of guilt tripping. Islam, I can't draw the line. The line is being drawn by itself. Emela. ايوه يلا معايا يا شباب. احمد يا ماهر هعمل لك بلوك يا احمد يا ماهر، امسح الكومنت يلا. هعمل لك بلوك يا احمد يا ماهر، امسح الكومنت. ما تقلش ادبك على البنات اللي على الصفحه. كل النسوان اللي عندك حلوين، لا قليل ادب يلا. طب خلاص بلوك اهو. بلوك اهو لان هو ما مسحهاش. بلوك لانه ما مسحهاش وقليل الادب. بلوك اهو لايف عشان انا مش عايز قله ادب على الصفحه. والبنات اللي يتعرض لهم هنا هيتهزق. My name is Cece. When Cece spoke English, it was such a joke. Guys, I speak better English. The only problem is my wife is American. People are asking me where do I make money from right now. I'm using my savings from the Google days. And I don't care about money like you care. So stop projecting your fear of money on me. Because Allah, my God, will help me. يا عماد ابعت لي اللينك في الكومنتات. ابعت لي اللينك. عماد ابعت لي اللينك بتاع الاغنيه اللي ضد محمد علي دي ارقص عليها. ما عنديش مشكله اطلع على البحر دلوقتي ارقص عليها. احب اطلع بره ارقص على اغنيه ضد محمد علي. I'm gonna dance to a song against the guy who is now the talk of the trend in Egypt because he's a corrupt guy that is criticizing the corrupt guys from Barcelona. You know, even in he's asking for a revolution while he's in Barcelona. And telling people every Friday that he's gonna travel, but it seems like he forgets to book the ticket. Woo-hoo! La 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 la. La 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 la. Hoppa, 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 oh. Kusommak ya Mahmoud ya Sisi. This music is brought to you by Wael Ghonim, the one who says Kusommak to Mahmoud Sisi. Kusommak is an Egyptian slang insult that is very deeply insulting. If you are fake like that, if you are shallow like that, because you have no depth that protects you from these insults, because what do you expect? He's the son of the president who got promoted to a very high-ranking position in the Egyptian intelligence just like that, because he's the son of the president. Because at the end of the day, that's how the country works. And I fuck with my intelligence because I am fearless like that, I'm courageous like that, and I am not reckless. I just have a belief. And what I believe in is my values, and my values are telling me to keep going. And a lot of people who have values that I appreciate are telling me to keep going, including my dad, who told me that he's ready to go to jail. So stop talking about my braveness and start embracing it.
Had the simple life, watching time slip away into the night. What should I do? What should I say? Some words that are no longer really true. Who should I be?
Allah.
Some other version of the person instead of me. I'd strive.
فهمني انت طبعا ومن غير كلام، عشان احنا مؤدبين و18 بلس. ولو انت اقل من 18 بلس وبتتفرج، مش مشكلتي، دي مشكلة اهلك. وانا عارف ان ابن احمد موسى هيتفرج، احمد لبوسة، لان this shit is dope man, this shit is dope and it's also in English. وائل عمرو الغمراوي بيسأل، عمرو الغمري بيسأل seriously what would Wael of 2011 say to Wael of today and vice versa. Wael of 2011 looks at Wael in 2019 and say, oh shit, man, you have made it, you finally found something that you can call purpose, and you actually found God that you have been looking for since 2008. Man, congrats. And he will also say, good luck, because it's going to be a very tough game playing the same game that I played in 2011, but in different way, without actually revolting, but but by calling for evolving. So the game right now is to evolve, not to revolve, and it's okay. Some people want to revolt, and they don't want to revolve or evolve. Okay. If you want to revolt, then I would like for me to warn you, given my experience, and now that I'm using the 2019 to talk about the 2011. When you don't really understand what you're doing, when you keep going beyond and over, because you're following some idiot activists who don't have actually, who are very patriotic, but they don't understand how things work. اسمع, listen. احمد يا حشيش بيسأل، هو ده التصعيد اللي انت بتعمله عشان تخرج اخوك؟ ايوه يا روح امك، ولو عندك كرامة اخرج بره الصفحة يا كس امك. I'm lost. يا سلام. لا 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 لا. إكرامي سليمان وايل كان في 2011 فرفور، بس حاليا اتعلم من الطيبة. الراجل ده بيفهم. ادوا إكرامي سليمان ده حضن يا جماعة، ادوا له قلب، ادوا له قلب، ادوا له قلب. مروان يا ضيف بيقول لي لا ما يتقالش في السريع، دي كبالة وضيع. اسمع الفيديوهات القديمة، ما انا بتكلم بقالي فترة وهتكلم لسه، ما انا معاك، ما مصدقك الكلام ده. الجروح كلها لازم تتفتح، الكمكمة غلط. وانا على فكرة here is an appeal to Egyptian intelligence. Interrogate me live on Facebook. Bring your most best trained interrogator and I'm willing to be interrogated live about my role in 2011. Oh, and by the way, but allow me to ask the interrogator questions about the role of the intelligence. The same offer goes to the Muslim Brotherhood, goes to Muhammad Ali, goes to anyone. I am happy to be interrogated by anyone as long as they allow me to interrogate them. I have nothing to hide, but they have a lot to hide. Like Biltagi, who shows you that he has nothing to hide, but he is hiding a lot. Because he meets them. He meets the Muslim Brotherhood and do whatever. And then come to us and say whatever. And that's his job. وتحية لمدرسة الأورمان، بس أنا ما كنتش في أورمان التجريبية، أنا أورمان نموذجية بنين. I went to I used to call it OHS, أورمان حكومة School. أورمان حكومة. And what is حكومة? It's government. Because all the kids had their names in their schools' names like OCB, BBC. I was like, I'm OHS, أورمان حكومة School. سلطان السلطان بيقول لي للآن انت فرفور يا وائل. يا كس امك يا ابن المتناكة، انا مش فرفور يا عرس. ما هو مفيش فرفور هيشتم رئيس دولة ورئيس جهاز مخابرات وابن رئيس الدولة اللي شغال في المخابرات يا كس امك. بس انت يا سلطان السلطان الامير سعود حطه في تيزك فمش عارف تتكلم، معلش. حواجبي طلعت يلا اهو، شايف يلا. اه الاغنيه دي اسمها موزايك باي اش. ايوه ايوه. أنا ضد محمد علي بأعلى صوت، وضد أي حد يقول ينزل الشارع ويعمل ثورة. أنا وائل سعيد عباس غنيم من أطلق شرارة ثورة 25 يناير من على صفحة كلنا خالد سعيد، أعلن أننا أرفض كل أشكال المظاهرات والنزول للشارع حتى يحل القدر. اللي زي محمد علي وجاي يستعجل القدر بانه يتاجر بالغضب يبقى غلط، والقدر احنا ما نتمناش وقوعه. احنا نسعى لاستقرار البلد وسلامها وامانها، نسعى للم الجرح، ولكن بعد تطهيره يا بشر مش عايزة تتطهر. نصر مرسي بيقول لي السيسي عمك. يا عم السيسي رئيسي، السيسي رئيس الجمهورية غصب عن عين امي، فهو عمي من الناحية دي، بس يحترم نفسه ويشتغل كعمي، لان انا عندي عمام محترمة احب احترمه زيهم. انا بحترم الكبير يالا، انا بقدر الكبير يالا، بس الكبير احترمني. والكبير مش مقدرني دلوقتي وغدر بيا واخد اخويا على فكرة، فاتكلم كلام ولاد الاصول. Oh my god, If I Had a Heart. الأغنية اللي جاية جامدة. If I Had a Heart, this song is great. Oh, listen. مرتضى منصور اشتمني عشان اشتهر يا مرتضى منصور. يا باشا هشام باشا يا مرسي، انزل لك والله يا حبيبي اول ما يوافقوا عليه والله. انجي اجرامه بتقول لي بينك فلويد سورو بليز. ما اصل فريدي ما نسمع طب if I have a heart ونشوف. ايوه 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 حاسب. فاكر Abdullah is asking me, when you cried with Mona Shazli, did you feel the guilt that you were the reason of these people dying? No, I felt the pain of their mothers. I felt the pain of their mothers, and I said, I'm sorry, but it's not our fault. I was not feeling guilty. I was explaining it's not our fault. It's the fault of those who are in power. يا باشا أنا لما طلعت مع منى الشاذلي كنت مش بعيط عشان الشعور بالذنب زي ما انتوا فاكرين. يا شعب مدعي حتى في مشاعري. يا شعب بيدعي حتى في مشاعري. أنا كنت بعيط عشان الأمهات والأبهات والعيال الصغيرة اللي شافوا أبوهم وأمهم حياتهم بتنتهي. لأن أنا حسيتهم. لأن أنا بحس. مش محتاج أعيط عشان شعر بالذنب. وانت فاكرني بعيط عشان شعر بالذنب؟ ده انا بقول انا اسف بس دي مش غلطتنا. يعني انا اسف، ما انا متفهم، بس دي مش غلطتنا، دي غلطة كل اللي تبتوا في السلطة ومش عايزين يسيبوها. قال لك عايز يقعد ل 2030 وجايب لنا ابنه يمسك المخابرات. احا انا مع الحق، انا مع الحق، والحق على فكرة مش دايما معايا ومفيش مشكلة. يبقى ارجع اتعلم الحق، بس في ناس باطل وبتدعي الحق زي السيسي اللي خطف ابن امي. زي السيسي اللي خطف ابن امي. يا جماعة في واحد اسمه عمر شاهين عبارة عن فصل ملوش لازمة، فكاتب كس امك يا ابن ال60 متناكة، لو راجل ترد عليا يا راجل يا 3A ارس يا عرس. مش عارف بيكتب بالعربي لان هو خول من الجيل المعرسين اللي ما بيعرفش يكتب بالعربي. لو راجل وتيزك فيها لباس. بص يا هبل، يعني هو شايف ان الرجولة ان تيزك يبقى فيها لباس. انت هبل يلا، انت في ابتدائي يلا، انت عيل صغير يلا، انت عيل صغير يا هبل انت يلا. يعني عيب تقول للواحد يا عرس لو تيزك فيها الباس. انت هبل يلا، متخلف، عبيط، يعني عبيط مش قادر تفهم حياتك عامله ازاي. ايه المشكله لو تيزي ما فيهاش لباس يا عرس؟ هو انت فاكر ان كل الناس هتديك على طيزك زيك؟ كل الناس فاكر هتديك على طيزك زيك؟ انا لو ماشي بتيزي من غير لباس خلي حد يقرب كده يا ابن المتناكه، هياخد في طيزه وهياخد في بضانه كمان. انت امك ما ربيتكش يالا، وانت تلاقيك انتلكشوال عبيط كده حقير من اللي هم العيال المعرسه اللي ما اهلها ما ربوهاش. سمير حسني، السيسي عندك في امريكا، ما تروح له وقول له هات اخويا. ما بحبش اعمل الحركه دي، مش شايفها تناسب كرامتي. انا هخليه هو اللي يديني اخويا غصب عن عين اهله. انا عارف انها هتطول شويه، بس الواد حازم ممكن يتعلم الصبر جوه. احمد مختار بيقول انتبهوا، هذه الشخصية ستقوم بفشخ اي غلط في اي مكان. الراجل ده بيتكلم صح. يا باشا الناس اللي بتقول لي وضح لي مخاطر الثوره، انا عايز انت لو مش مقتنعه بالثوره فمش محتاجه تعرفيها، ولو مقتنعه بالثوره انا لو قعدت اوضح لك مخاطر الثوره مش هتفرق بربع جنيه، لان هو في عيال ماشيه ورا واحد دحلاب كذاب. يا ابني ده حتى الواد ميسي عشان يقولوا عليه لعيب لازم ينزل يلعب. even Messi, for Messi to be a player, because I see English speakers in the feed, for Messi to be a player and to be called a player, he has to play. Muhammad Ali is asking people to protest, and 400 people got arrested yesterday and the day before yesterday, and the moms are crying. And Muhammad Ali is driving his Ferrari to go to his whatever that is in Barcelona and continues to call for the second wave. And he said that he's gonna travel to Egypt on Friday, just like how he said that he's gonna travel to Egypt last Friday. And he will not travel to Egypt this Friday or next Friday or the next Friday, and you will see, because I have seen the same movie and the other guy was named Hazem Salah Abu Ismail. And the other guy was named Hazem Salah because he has the same characteristics of the Dihlab that I saw in Hazem. He knows how to speak to the average person. And the average person gets hacked because people want to believe in the good in other people. And some people are just, if you see someone that's talking to you in this way, like, أنا أعتقد يا أستاذ مش عارف إيه أن الهذا في المكمازة والمكمازة في البزازة، فتعرف على طول إن ده دحلاب. عمر شاهين قال لي حبيبي يا وائل، فمش فاهم ازاي حبيبي يا وائل. هو انت بتقول انت يا ابني مش كنت بتشتمني وبتقول لي يا ابني المتنكه من شويه؟ بقيت حبيبك ازاي؟ انت اتجنيت يا ابني ولا عقلت؟ يا عم انا مش غني، ده انا فلوسي بتخلص. اسكت بس اسكت. I am not rich. I need to have some money. I am not rich. I'm looking for a job. I understand a little bit about social media, but I will only use it now against Mr. Sisi, the president, Mr. Abbas Kamil, the head of intelligence, and Mr. Mahmoud Sisi. Mahmoud, because he's Mahmoud, not Mahmoud. Oh, the car is beeping. لا أبو الفتوح راجل طيب وكويس ومحترم. He believes in what he says. عبد المنعم أبو الفتوح believes in what he says. Amra Isa is asking me, if you have the mentality of today in 2011, what would you do differently? Amra, stop asking that question to me, because that question does not make sense. The right question is what to do right now, and I'm telling you what to do right now, which is look inside. And I'm real like that because everybody is escaping their own responsibility of freeing themselves and paying the price of freedom by claiming that they care about the public narrative, and they end up not really actually caring about the public narrative. They care about their image in the public narrative. يعني الناس في الآخر بتمثل إنها عايزة تحسن المجتمع وهي أصلا مش عايزة تصلح من نفسها. ملهاش معنى إنك مش مهتم تصلح من أخطائك وإنت أصلا عمال بتحاول تصلح المجتمع، لأنك بتضحك على نفسك. ولما بتضحك على نفسك بتضحك على نفسك إزاي؟ بتعمل لنفسك قصة إن أنت بتصلح المجتمع وبتصدق في القصة ونفسك عمالة تسوق. ابدأ بنفسك وبص جوه يا باشا. لا يا هشام مش فاكرك يا هشام يا خطيب، وانا مش ياضي. يلا بص يا باشا، انا بوريك انا بلعب ازاي عشان انا راجل لعب نظيف. انا دحلاب تائب. I'm not a sneaky motherfucker, but I am here to show you what sneaky motherfuckers do in a sneaky motherfucking way, or in a motherfucking sneaky way. I'm starting a revolution inside oneself, and I'm starting it like that. And my brother is kidnapped, and he's also revolting inside of himself right now, and I know it.
Fuck, 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 fuck you, CC. Fuck, 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 CC. Fuck, 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 CC. Fuck, 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 CC. He is a dictator. He is a dictator. He is a dictator. Da 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 da. He is a dihla. 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 Those people who lie, show you fake emotions. He is a dihla. He is a dihla. Showing fake emotions. He lies. ويلا بنعمل لك مزيكا لايف بالكلمات الجاهزة من هنا. شايف الدماغ اللي بتقول عليها مجنونة يا ابن ال100 ناقة؟ You son of 100 camels. مصطفى يا شاكر قصمك انت يا شرموط جبت لامك الشتيمة يا مدنا جايب لامك الشتيمة يا شرموط يا شرموط Energy, guys, energy, and it's non-stop until Hazem is free and CC calls me. معتز مطر غلط، بيروج اشاعات على البلد وبيقول حاجات غلط وهو عارف. قرب قرب قرب. Here is truth. Here is truth. Here is truth. Here is truth. And guess what? Truth hurts. 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 أحمد مختار: أعلى درجات الإذلال للخصم أنك تعرف أن تأخذ حقك وأنت برنس مقضيها كده وعلى وضعك. Let me translate, my dear brothers and sisters. The best state of humiliating some opponent is to know how to get what you want to get out of them as you are doing whatever you want to be doing. اوعى بقى اوعى. This is the magic movement, guys. I'm taking you to new levels of music that you probably have not been listening to because I'm awesome like that. A bit arrogant. I can be better. I can be better. It's not the weed, man. It's my ability to experience life as it is. I don't read fucking books. I go to the street and experience. I did crazy shit. You probably don't want to know probably 90% of my stories because they are not to be published. But I guess I'm gonna tell you some of them. Like, I had an Islamic website when I was very religious when I was young, and I started a campaign against visiting porn sites, and I used to every day watch porn and masturbate. Ooh, catch a hypocrite. But I was okay with my hypocrisy because Muslim Brotherhood taught me to be like that. and I guess also the society, my mom, my dad, everybody. Because for us, we want to not listen to the truth. We would like to only listen to what we want to hear. احنا مش عايزين الحقيقة، احنا عايزين حقيقة تناسب أفكارنا المعلبة الجاهزة للرمي في سلة القمامة. بس على فكرة مش كل أفكارنا جاية. Actually أسحب الكلام ده وأصلح نفسي. I need to fix a mistake I did. لازم أصلح نفسي. كتير من أفكارنا زي مثلا عاداتنا ومعتقداتنا وتقاليدنا صحيحة، ولكن إحنا ما بقيناش فاهمينها. يعني زي ما أنت كده مش فاهم الفرق بين التوكل والتواكل، لأن أغلبكم متواكلين وليسوا متوكلين، وأنا متوكل. انا سايب نفسي تعبر عن نفسها، وهو ده انك انت تبقى سايب كده ايه زي الطير كده. هو ما بيقعدش يفكر ويحسبها بعقله. العقل البشري ده عشان يحميك من مواقف، بس عشان مثلا تحكم بيه، مش ماشي يمين وشمال تحكم على الناس. ده انت بضان. وانا عايز اخش الحمام على فكرة، انا بدأت اتزنق. الناس اللي عايزة رقم الديلر، انا الديلر يالا. انا الديلر يالا. يا ماجي هتكلم عن موضوع الثورة على النفس وانك احنا نقوم ونقف ونبدأ نهزق الناس دي، صح كده، بالنفوس. يعني انا بأدب عيال السيسي دلوقتي. محمود السيسي عمره ما كان بيتذكر اسمه في الاعلام على فكرة، بقى على كل لسان لدرجة ان عمرو اديب استخدمه في الترند. ويا لهوي على اللي هيحصل لك يا عمرو اديب عشان بتحاول توقع بيني وبين عبد الرحمن يوسف، اللي اتمنى ما يبقاش زعلان مني لان هو حبيبي. Hello. Let's listen to some other music. Dear ladies and gentlemen, this is the continuous show that is non-stop as long as the battery is available. And once the battery dies, then I die until I charge for you. Because I am very nice like that. تعالوا نسمع أغنية الحادية. أنا مش موافق على الكلام بتاعها، بس هي إيه، تسمعها برضو عشان تتعلم يعني. It's called spiritual but not religious. اسمع. Open your brain and accept listening to music. It's okay. يا لهوي. بلا لا 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 بلا لا 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 بلا لا 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 لا. I don't regret the departure of Mubarak. ده واقع، ده حقيقة. I don't regret things, guys. I don't regret history. History is reality. Reality in the past. Why would I regret it? شكرا يا نجلاء. وصل. الكلام بقى هو ده بقى. اسمع بقى هيقول ايه. ده رأيه، هو حر. اسمع وتعلم. انا ما ندمتش على اللي فات يا محمد يا صلاح يا قناوي. انا ما بندمش، انت اللي بتندم. انا بصلح من اخطائي، انتوا اللي بتندموا. انا يا جماعه بعتذر وبتقدم. انت شخص بيندم، انا ما بندمش. I don't regret, I just fix myself. As long as I'm alive I don't regret. As long as I'm free I don't regret, and I'm very free.
If there were no rich, no poor, if everyone were equal, religion would be soon to disappear. People only develop religion when they're unhappy with this world.
هو بيقول ان لما العالم ينتهي مش هيبقى فيه دين. انا موافق على دي، لان خلاص هيبقى يحل السلام على العالم وينتهي، وربنا تمت كلمة ربنا وخلصت خلاص بقى، كل حاجة خلصت فتمام. هو بس اللي هو بيقوله انه بيقولك ان الناس بتصنع الاديان لما يبقى فيه فقر. هو انا موافق على الكلام ده، بس هي مش الناس على فكرة. هي مش الناس اللي هنسمع دلوقتي برضو اغنية حلوة، بس هي مش الناس اللي بتصنع الاديان. هو الفكرة انه الاديان بتظهر بعد ما ربنا بيلاقي ان الناس بعدت خالص عن ربنا. People are so far away from listening to the God's message, and God's message is not the message that you would think it is as a believer that believed only in words and not in depth. God's message is freedom. God's message is to be free, is to question, is to believe in the power of your mind and your ability to question. But then also it's to believe in your feelings and to respect your feelings. So listen.
Your head is talking to you.
أنا بخاف من ربنا طبعا. I love God.
Coming from.
وانا لو ما بخافش من ربنا ما كنتش على فكرة بكلمكم. كنت زماني قاعد مبسوط في حياتي وعايش حياتي وبعمل اي حاجة انا عايزها على فكرة. I get to do whatever I want. بس انا داخل اعرض كرامتي تاني للخطر واعرض نفسي للخطر عشانكم، واخويا بيدفع الثمن. فلو سمحت ما تكلمنيش عن ربنا، واسأل انت نفسك بتخاف من ربنا ولا لا؟ لان انا بخاف من ربنا وجاي اقول كلمة حق عن سلطان جائر. I fear God and that's why I'm standing against CC. الناس اللي بتسأل how about Hazem, how is Hazem? Guys, Hazem is okay. Don't worry about him and stop worrying about other people. Hazem is in his own inner experience. He is living a life that God have decided for him to live, for whatever that is. If you want to help Hazem, spare him your negative emotions. Just enjoy your time. Even his brother is enjoying his time, so learn from that. I'm sending you a message. انا بقول لك اهو اتبسطي، مالكيش دعوه بحازم، ما تخافيش على حازم، ما تعيطيش على حازم. هو في اختبار، ده اختباره هو مش بتاعك انت دورك تتعلمي من اختباره ومن اختبارك، وانا بتعلم اهو وقاعد بجيب حقه بالطريقه الصح، بطريقه ولاد الاصول. Hey guys, wake up guys, wake up. There is more plastic in the world
and there are less trees. Hey, wake up, wake up. Do you know that we can't get rid of plastic? Do you know that we can't get rid of plastic? Do you know that Canada tried to dump its plastic to the Philippines and the Philippines sent it back when it found out that it's so toxic, and now Canada is finding another place to dump it? Do you know that we are in real deep shit if we don't know how to get rid of plastic? Hey humans, you're not plastic. Stop acting psychoplastic and fucking emote. Stop acting psychoplastic and fucking emote. Wake up! La 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 la. Recycling is bullshit. There are no recycling. It's not happening. We think it's happening. It's very small amount. The rest is dumped in the oceans. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! You don't need to buy all that shit you buy. Stop your consumerism and the environment will be okay. Don't point your fingers to oil companies, Mrs. Ocasio-Cortez, and you are buying all these brands and clothing and whatever. Sorry guys, I'm just a little bit emoting to just show you some emotions. It's okay. We can all emote. We can all emote and think about things we have not thought about. اطلع خد نفس كده انا تعبت. الموسيقى دي جامدة. في الشنطه بس لما العربيه اللي جنبي يقفلوا الباب وعايز اخش الحمام برضه. واحد هلا زيزو بتقول لي يا عيني ده اتهبل شوف روح مستشفى. لا يا ماما انا ما اتهبلتش، انا بحاول اصحي الناس. I'm trying to wake up people. I can go back to my normal state and speak very calmly and I'm not acting in this or that. I'm just being myself. And myself, after I released a lot of anger, is telling me to calm down because I don't need to go that level anyway. I went there because I have some anger inside of me about how people are blaming oil companies and they're not looking at their own consumption behavior, because everybody gets to keep blaming everybody like that. Everybody gets to keep blaming everybody like that because we are masters of pointing fingers at each other, but none of us want to own the responsibility. And when we own it because we're caught. We own it because we're caught, not because we actually want to own it. And I have decided to own a lot of my shit. And I don't care if I get caught. Hear me, Cece, on this one, please. You are playing a game that you don't understand, and I know you don't because you cannot read beyond whatever bullshit that you read, and you are not that educated. And I'm just telling you what it is. I want to give you my education to Egypt. Take it. I'll kiss your legs as well, but your feet as you take it. I don't care. But also you have to understand that reconciliation is not an option. You're gonna do it anyway, and I'm sent with a message, and the message is to reconcile. Well, first release my brother and send me my dad and mom and my brother to California, because if you don't, you're gonna pay a huge price. أيوة. عينك قفلت من كتر الحشيش كفاية كده. لا أنا عيني قفلت علشان أنا بقالي شهرين مش بلبس النضارة، والنضارة كان فيها بتاع الشمس، فأنا عيني ما بقتش متعودة على الشمس، فعيني بقت بتتعب من الشمس. I got busy my car no battery. أنا بظبط الوضع كده عشان أعرف أقعد. actually هخليها كده. عشان في 1400 شاب. انا بحاول دلوقتي ايه اغير بس القعده بتاعتي، وعايز برضو ادور على حمام لانه مش هينفع نقعد نبس كده. فانا هنطلق واشحن شويه وكده، وانتوا اللي عايز يبقى يجي بقى. باي. I have to go. So thank you for listening, and I'll be back to the Arabic version soon. مش راضي finish. بص مش